Stop polluting your mind. Stop polluting your mind, bro. It's time to take charge of your mornings. You need to learn how to stop polluting your mind. Every day you wake up, chances are you scrolling on TikTok, you scrolling on Instagram Reels, you scrolling on YouTube, watching a YouTube video. Sometimes it don't even gotta be social media. Sometimes you wake up to a disruptive person in your household. Sometimes you gotta get up and do things you don't feel like doing. And you might even use music to be your distraction to get you through those things early in the morning. But sometimes that music could even mess up your head on that end. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving y'all tips on how to stop polluting your mind and how to become a more self-actualized and focused person. Starting with number one, as I said before, you got to focus on your mornings, bro. Your mornings are the most important time of the day. Your mornings be the best time on pondering on what you got to do throughout the rest of your day and just simply getting goals done. When you wake up in the morning, the first thing you really need to do before you even get up, before you even sit up, and if you have to, go ahead and sit up in your bed, but just clear your head, bro. I don't really know how to meditate yet. I'm getting to that point, but if you know how to meditate, go ahead and meditate, focus your thoughts, clear your mind, really understand how to get rid of all that gunk. Because that gunk in your head starting off the day, it's going to carry with you throughout your entire day until you get rid of it. And the more thoughts you got going through your head, the more BS you got polluting your mind throughout early in the day, and if it follows you throughout the entire day, I promise you, it's gonna be hard to get anything done. An organized mind can help create a focused person. And a focused person is a very dangerous person because when they focus and they get everything done, man, them goals gonna start coming quicker. You're gonna start becoming a self-actualized person. You're gonna start becoming a really powerful person. And I know everybody watching this video want to become that. So you gotta really understand how to get your mornings right. In these mornings, you gotta know how to organize your day. Whether you got like a whiteboard or a notebook, for example. I don't know how you go ahead and I don't know how what the best structure you got to organize your day, but really organize your day in the morning. After you sat there and meditated, after you sat there and cleared your head, you really got to sit there and say, all right, this is what I got to do today. These are my goals for today. How am I going to achieve those goals? What am I going to do? You already woke up in the morning. If you're waking up at 7 o'clock, you got from 7 o'clock to 12 o'clock to get through all your stuff for the day. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you got 5 to 6 hours to do what you need to do in the morning before it even hits the afternoon. I promise you, when you get through with all your goals in the morning, that's the best feeling ever because you got the rest of the day to do whatever else you need to do that's miscellaneous or fun or whatever it may be. You gotta also filter what you consume. Like I said before, with music, a lot of people use music to get through their day, but sometimes they be listening to like the wrong stuff, like whether it be secular music, rap, just stuff that pollutes your mind with negativity, anger, or even just the wrong examples, you know. Now, I'm not telling you what to listen to, but it's just a little bit of insight. I know a lot of people get through their entire day with music and they can't really get through a lot of stuff in their personal life with music. Sometimes I know music can be that little middleman that really help you keep yourself sane. And I'm not saying stop listening to music, but you got to understand what songs are actually serving you and putting you in the right mindset and what songs aren't. The quicker you understand which songs and what type of music affects your mind, the quicker you'll be able to just get all that negativity out your life. Because a lot of negativity that you got in your life, sometimes it comes from you and how you react to situations based off of the music that you listen to. And the only reason I'm saying that is because I felt it in my own personal life. When I wake up in the morning listening to YoungBoy back in middle school, sometimes I'll go to school, get off that bus, somebody will say something to me, and I react negatively, and I probably take things a little too far. Why? Because I'm listening to YoungBoy at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm carrying that energy from the YoungBoy song throughout the whole school. Now, I know YoungBoy don't make all just completely negative music, everything not always gang, gang, shoot, shoot, but that's the songs I was listening to back then, so that's how I know it affected me. Social media is also another huge factor. I would dare low-key say an even bigger factor than music when it comes down to filtering all the pollution in your mind. Majority of that pollution in your mind be from stuff that you see when you doom scrolling. Sometimes it could be advertisements on television. Sometimes it could be the shows you watching on television. A lot of this social media stuff nowadays isn't really for us. This isn't the 80s or 90s back when we had stuff like Boy Meets World, where they actually showed you life lessons and taught you, good, how to be a good person, how to be a person of society, a functional human being. No, nowadays we have brain rot entertainment and we have a bunch of drama and social media nonsense on our For You pages, on our televisions, on every bit of social media. And that right there is the biggest form of pollution anyone could ever consume. There are people out there who post accounts on social media or make accounts and post engagement bait. For those of you that don't know what engagement bait is, it's pretty much when somebody posts a claim or posts a situation and they try to misconstrue that message or misinterpret a message to get people to engage with the post. It could be a rage bait post. It could be misinformation that's pretty obvious. The whole point of the post is to get you engaged by commenting something or liking it, or just get you. Sometimes these engagement posts get you in an uproar. They want people when they comments mad. They want them pissed off. And a lot of people nowadays, when they get pissed off from something they see on social media, that anger carries them throughout their entire day. These people posting these engagement posts, they don't care about your mental well-being. They don't care about how you go about your day. They don't care about how their post affects you. All they want is engagement so that they can make that account, get hella followers, sell it off to somebody for some more money. While you sitting there taking that post serious, not realizing it's engagement bait and rage bait, and now you're taking that anger with you throughout the entire day. You gotta filter what you see on social media, because not everything you see on social media even be real. Even when it comes down to simple posts like that. Yes, just because you hear the term rage bait don't mean it only boils down to people rage baiting you in real life. People rage bait you on the internet by posting engagement posts. They rage bait you in the comment section. They'll try to rage bait you in the video like these. And I'm just bringing awareness to the subject. So take how you want it. For my last point, I want to talk about focusing on things that help you. Now, if you wake up in the morning and it's super easy to have a cellular device near you and you easily consume content, one of the obvious things you could take to prevent that is simply waking up and not touching your phone, or keep your phone away from you when you sleep. Have an actual alarm clock set up. But I say, if you are going to be on YouTube early in the morning, put on some content or put on something in the background that can actually help you. Like videos like this in this niche. Sometimes I wake up and have these running in the background when I'm doing my daily tasks or I'm doing my morning routine or whatever the case may be. Sometimes I listen to it in the shower in the background. Why? Because the creator's actually talking about something that can help benefit me. They're giving me advice. They're giving me, you know what I'm saying? If you watch the type of content, you know what they're going to give you. But they're giving you advice. They're giving you life lessons. They're giving you their past experiences. And they're helping you. So it's like this type of content, I wouldn't say is dangerous to consume. If anything, sometimes it helps me get into a better mindset early in the morning. The final point I want to make when it comes down to focusing on things that help you early in the morning is knock out some daily tasks. Like even if it's small, even if it's something as small as watering the plants outside, or making sure you go through your entire facial routine early in the morning and at night. Knock out the little goals so that you can build momentum to knock out the bigger goals throughout your day. See, a lot of people, when they'll set goals throughout the day, they'll get some stuff done, but then they'll jump to a really big goal they want done in that day, and they'll think about it, dread it, procrastinate, and then not do it. Have little small goals that consecutively build up so that you can work your way up to those big goals to make it easier for you to actually follow through with them. When you build that momentum, it snowballs. You know how snowballs are, you know how it is in the snow. You get a tiny little snowball, roll it down a hill full of snow. Next thing you know, it gets to the bottom and it's huge, right? Build that momentum early in the morning, because there's nothing better. There's no dopamine better than accomplishing goals. We as humans are a species of people that want to accomplish, want to gain knowledge, and want to improve, right? So when you're sitting there accomplishing small goals early in the day that later on compound and you come accomplishing those big goals, bro, you're literally fulfilling yourself. It's going to be fulfilling. It's going to be better than any dopamine you can get from playing a video game, watching a show, literally anything. I promise you, it's going to be better than you getting paid from work sometimes. That might be a little bit of an over exaggeration, but at least for me, I know accomplishing my goals is the biggest thing I want to do every single day. So with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope y'all actually got some insider information on this video. If you made it this far, put the number 5 down in the comments below, and I'm gonna get it with y'all boys next time.